In South Carolina, a police officer named Frank Ballantyne had confronted a 21-year-old man named Demetrius Bryant as he spotted the man sleeping in his car while it was running. After awakening Bryant, the officer began to question him about what he was doing inside the car and about the smell of marijuana coming from the inside. After a brief conversation, Ballantyne asked Bryant to step out the car and continued to question him about the marijuana smell, to which he responded that a friend had been smoking in his car earlier. Officer seemed to believe this story at first, but after asking Bryant if he had any weapons, Bryant emptied his pockets, accidentally revealing that he had a bag of weed on him. And this caused the two officers on the scene to try and arrest Demetrius. What they didn't know is that Bryant had a gun tucked in the back of his pants and wouldn't hesitate to use it, causing the situation to end badly for everybody involved.
I mean, 1915 A Alpha, 1915 A Alpha Lord. Got a subject sleeping in the vehicle. I'll make contact. Hey. Can you unlock it? Can you open your door? There you go. Hey, I'm Sergeant Ballantyne, City of Casey. I was just checking on you. I saw the car running. Yeah, if you don't mind. What's got you out in the car?
I just left right there. I was here.
Yeah, okay. You get your ID? Let me ask you this. What you doing out here?
Oh, I got people that stay out here.
Oh, you just got people that stay here?
Yeah, I got family.
Are they visiting or what are they doing?
I got family. I got like family that stay out here. So.
Yeah, well, so what are you doing out in the car?
No, I just left.
You just left?
I just left out of there.
All right.
I just been chilling out
there. All right. I'm just going to ask you real quick, okay? Do you still have any marijuana in the car? Because it still reeks of marijuana coming from the car. I mean, I smell marijuana in the car. Is there any marijuana in here now? Okay. When's the last time you had somebody in the car smoking?
Earlier today, really.
Earlier today? Okay. Can you step out the car for me for a second? All right. Okay. What you got with the knife on the ground right there at your feet? You got a little knife right there inside? No, don't reach back for it. I'm just wondering why you got the knife right there.
All right.
Can you step back around to the back for me? Have you been drinking?
No.
No? Then why are you kind of staggering around and stuff?
I'm not staggering around.
Okay, when you stepped out, you kind of was a little unsteady with your feet. That's why I'm just checking with you. What's going on with you, partner? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
No, I mean, I just left out. I just left out the house like 2 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. And you don't have any marijuana on you right now?
No, I mean,
I'm just asking because I just smell marijuana. That's when you said somebody smoked earlier. Who smoked in your car?
I mean, it was like early this morning.
Early this morning. Okay, and just still smell just lingering.
It don't even smell like marijuana in there.
Well, it may not to you, but I'm telling you, somebody who doesn't smoke, I smell a little bit. All right. What you got in your pocket right here in this black plastic bag right there? No, the bag right here. The bag right here in your jacket pocket right in front. Is there anything in that? Okay. 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 I just step back here for a second. Just stand here for a moment, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. You don't mind taking your hands out your pockets there for me, please? There you go. That's okay. That's all right. Just leave your hands out your pockets for me. You don't have any type of weapons or anything on you at all? There's just that knife right there. Okay. Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
I just turned 21.
You just turned 21? Okay. Okay. Just stand right there. I'm gonna close your door back just so your door's not standing wide open. Okay. Yeah, not a good idea to have a knife like right there at you inside. Okay. Okay, just relax. Just relax. Just stand there for a second. I'll be right with you, okay? All right.
I'm not in trouble or anything.
No, I just saw the car running. I was just checking. So just hang out for a second, okay? All right, just give me a second. We'll get you on your way, okay? Now, as far as the other thing we talked about, you better stop letting your friends smoke in the car. I'm telling you, it may not smell like it you. As soon as I walk over the window, I can smell a little bit, okay? And, you know, it's illegal. They're going to put you in a bad situation. One of them's going to drop something in the car, and next thing you'll find yourself going to jail.
Right.
Okay? All right. Now, you don't have anything else on you, though, pocket-wise or anything like that? Nothing that's going to stick me, poke me, cut me. You got a little bag of weed right there. How about hand me that one? See? So that's what we're talking about. See, I told you I smelled a little weed. See, you just pulled that out and handed it right to me. You forget you had that? Did you forget about it?
I mean, ain't really.
Well, I know it's just a little bit of weed, but it's still the fact is that you got weed there. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay? Don't tense up. Don't tense up. Just put your, listen to me. What I'm trying to tell you is put your hand behind your back. Don't tense, no, you're tensing up.
I'm not tensing.
I'm going to tell you, put your hand behind, no, listen to me.
It's the way how you hold it?
No, I'm trying to explain to you. No, listen to me. Listen to me. This is a little misdemeanor, okay? It's just a little thing.
Okay,
do not pull away from me. Do not pull away from me, okay? Listen to me. No. Your arm is tense. Your arm is tense, partner.
Man,
listen to me. Listen to me. You're pulling away.
It's the way.
Listen to me.
You got my hand, man.
Listen to me. You can charge resisting now. You can charge resisting.
Hey, stop.
Do you have?
Shut up, bitch! Oh! Kill a guy now! Kill a guy now! Shoot you! Shots fired!
Brian fired one shot, striking one of the officers named Rick Kelly in the chest and grazed Officer Valentine's head.
Motherfucker shot right at my head.
You alright?
I know. I'm worried about Kelly. Kelly's hit.
Even though Valentine was grazed in the head by the bullet, he managed to chase down Brian and shoot him multiple times, ultimately killing him. Both officers were then taken to the hospital and ended up surviving. Louisiana, a man named Sam Clark Jr. and his wife named Kimberly were having a domestic dispute over Sam accusing Kimberly of stealing money from him, causing him to call the police on his wife.
911, where's your emergency?
I need somebody to come to 8600 Chauvin Lane as soon as possible. She has money in her pocket, which she's not supposed to have. I got $500 to get out of my rug cabin. Okay? And I want to find out what's going on. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. Kim, don't leave this house. Kim, don't leave this house because you know you're doing wrong.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Sam Clark, and she's walking out of the house with my baby.
When officers arrived to the scene, Sam told police that he wanted her drug tested, as according to him, she had allegedly been acting different.
I want a drug tester, and I want to find out what the hell's going on. I want to find out where my money's going.
But when police pulled Kimberly to the side, she told them that Sam was abusive and that he had put his hands on her.
He grabbed me around my throat and choked me and twisted my leg to where it almost broke, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Wouldn't that happen last week?
No. Tonight.
To find out where the $10 come from and the cigarettes.
What's wrong? You don't
That's
let it.
all I
No,
want
he
to
doesn't let me do
Stop
anything.
now. What's wrong? You don't let her have no money? She can't have no money?
Yeah, she can have money anytime she wants.
Then why are you worried about where her $10 come from in her
Because
purse?
I want to know. Because I got $500 missing out my house.
You cannot force her to go take a drug test because you're married to her. That don't work like that. You cannot control a woman like you're trying to do right here.
Police then separated the two, and while speaking to Kimberly, she revealed the abuse that she had allegedly been going through.
He put a gun in my head the other night. I'm not gonna say nothing about that, but he put a loaded gun to my head and threatened to shoot me. And you know what? I wasn't scared. I was ready for it to happen.
After hearing this and spotting bruises on her neck, police decided to arrest Sam for domestic violence, even though Kim claimed she didn't want him to be arrested.
Stop. Turn
For
around.
Watch out.
What you want to arrest me for?
Why are y'all arresting him?
Why are y'all arresting me?
Wait,
Do not do this.
why are y'all arresting him?
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
And while one of the officers brought Clark to the patrol vehicle, the other officer explained to Kim why they had to arrest her husband.
Do you want to be on the news as a statistic, meaning another domestic female gets killed because she feared to leave? Is that what you want?
No.
Because honestly, this is where it's going.
The officer would end up being right, as after getting out of jail for 6 months for domestic violence, Sam got into another argument with Kimberly. This time he shot her in the head twice before dumping her body in a nearby creek. It didn't take long for police to find out who was responsible, and Sam Clark Jr. was arrested and charged with manslaughter and sentenced to 40 years in prison. On February 9th in Pennsylvania, an Uber driver named Christina Petruzza picked up a man named Calvin Crew who had used his girlfriend's name for the ride after 9 p.m.
Hi, Fortunea. How are you today?
After picking up Crew, Christy tried being friendly and asking Crew about his day, but she was ignored. And over 10 minutes into the ride, crew leaned forward and put a gun to Christy's head as she pleaded with him to stop.
What are you doing?
This is a gun. Keep driving.
No, it's not. Stop. Come on, man. I got a family. What are you doing?
I got a family too. Now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car, miss.
I have 4 kids. What are you doing?
Drive the car.
Crew then stole Christy's phone and began going through her personal information and stealing her money through Cash App.
Please. No.
But everything wouldn't be alright as crew would force her to drive over an hour into a wooded area before forcing her out the car and shooting the mother of 4 execution style in the back of the head. And a day later, Calvin Crew was arrested and charged with criminal homicide and is currently in jail with no bond awaiting trial. After 2 a.m. in Houston, Texas, a group of 4 masked and hooded gunmen showed up at an apartment complex with the intent of performing a home invasion. The men were captured on doorbell camera heavily armed with assault rifles and pistols, plotting on how to break in before ultimately kicking in the door, where they encountered a man who was home alone. But what these intruders didn't know is that the man inside was also armed, leading to gunshots being exchanged.
Slow down. Go. Cut the light from the car. Get the fuck down.
The man inside was grazed by a bullet but survived the attack, but he didn't manage to hit any of the intruders, causing them all to get away, and to this day they still haven't been caught. In Lorain, Ohio, a man named Matthew Hamalai confronted his neighbor about his dogs, as his neighbor's dogs had allegedly attacked his. Matthew was seen on surveillance camera walking up to his neighbor, who was heard trying to apologize before attacking him.
Front door, you gotta come over here. Hey, it's not, I apologize.
Listen, mother. Oh, please. Right fucking now. I told you, if you ever fucking talk to me like that, you can fucking talk to somebody else like that, motherfucker. Not me. I am not fucking around. I'm not Mark. I'm not anybody fucking else. I told you I would. You up. I just woke up. You can ever talk to me like that, motherfucker. You. Oh. Do you think you wanna fucking come at me, motherfucker? I didn't. I was just don't talk to me like that. Alright, let me call. God, let me call the sheriff.
Yeah, you go ahead, Ab.
You better run too.
Right. You can run anywhere, motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? Didn't you send me a message and said, you know, yeah.
After attacking his neighbor, Matthew went back home and returned with an axe and decided to also vent his frustrations on the neighbor's dogs.
A dog hit with an axe and a neighbor thrown to the ground. The man who was arrested was the assistant fire chief for the city of Lorain.
Hamalai was captured walking towards the dog before striking the dog in the head with the axe, sending it running in pain. The dog ended up surviving the attack, and Hamalai was arrested and charged with assault, but he has since bonded out from jail.